Let's get it. Let's get it. Y'all already know what time it is, man. I'm already supposed to get this shit a break for 2 weeks, but it been a week now. So let's get into it, man. That shit was sloppy. Go go check out part one, season four of this Madden 26. Go check that video out, man. That was painful, man. I threw that Hail Mary. The nigga should have caught it. This nigga dropped the shit, man. Pain. I would have won that game, but we here now. Let's get it started. I'm trying to think who to start it off with. We're gonna figure it out. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, share the video, all that good shit. About to get it started in a minute. That J Mills, man, they just didn't have that part. Give me about 10, 15 minutes. If I, if that, like I be telling people, if y'all comment and I don't say nothing back, that mean I'm either gone or I'm like down, I'm like away from the game. So don't be thinking I'm ignoring anybody. I go for anybody that got this video on the, later on or whatever. But yeah, we about to get it started in a minute though. But like I said, I don't comment back to y'all comments. I mean, I'm either away from the game or like you'll know. Cause I respond quick. Anybody comment, I'll respond back like that, seconds. But we about to get it started in a minute. We doing Madden. Try to think. We doing Madden, Call of Duty, then Fortnite. I gotta do that Blitz Fortnite shit, that new map they got. I might just do that. I ain't gonna do that too long though, but yeah. I think like two losses. If I went back to back, I keep this shit going. It all depend on the views too, but all right, give me a minute.
just about 8 miles inland from the warm waters of the Atlantic. We are inside Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Miami Dolphins.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. And off we go from South Florida. A terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
The Dolphins take over first down 10 at their own 48-yard line.
They'll run here. This is Devon Achane. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Drew Tranquil up to make the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup. Second down.
From the 48-yard line. Here's second down and 6. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take it back to the other side of midfield. That is George Karlaftis in there for a loss of 5 on the sack. And now it's third down. A shotgun snap for Tua. Open man, Malik Washington. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. The defense could not bring him down. It's a catch and run of 22 yards.
First down.
Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. Oh, trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted.
Oh, thank you. I can tell you fucked that up.
They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it's going to bring up a third down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That is caught. He gets the hook up with Rice. From the 32 now. It is first and 10.
That's good for the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco.
Isaiah Pacheco, the ball carrier. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's second and 4. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
9 yards. And a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
From the gun, here's Pacheco.
That's a free win for me. Oh, man.
Boy, it's a picture-perfect afternoon here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. The roof is open, and it is time for
Cowboys.
football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started.
Yeah, y'all just beat these niggas by 3.
AT&T Stadium. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Play action now, Prescott. Now he'll tuck this and run. And right away, he lost the football.
Oh,
but fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. Fortunately for him, that ball stayed close so that he could recover it on his own.
And you know the prayers that were going through his head as the ball escaped from him? How happy was he at the end of it when he found the football again, able to retain possession?
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On play action, Prescott. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one, and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And some nifty running right away as he'll get this up past the 30. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City 1st down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. He sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
Now Mahomes. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
yeah, I seen that. Like, that's crazy.
And the Cowboys are going to get the football at their own 23.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Yeah.
Their opening drive, that ended with the interception. Fortunate, though, it didn't lead to points.
It didn't lead to points, and because they kind of got away with one, maybe you come back and throw something similar again to show that you're not afraid, that you're not going to back down, and take your shot. Let the defense know that you're going to be there all game long.
Here as he's taken down. That's George Karlaftis, who fought his way through the line to bury him. But certainly not an ideal first quarter for him. Remember, he lost the fumble earlier, and here he ends up on the ground with a sack.
And sometimes what happens when you make a mistake early, you get too cautious going forward.
He's got a man, complete. Now inside the 25. George Pickens. Touchdown.
Good shit, that was crazy.
George Pickens, 91 yards. And the Cowboys take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. And I think it's safe to say we won't call many touchdown passes longer than that this year, partner.
I turned back too late, like.
Right now, you're looking at an offensive coordinator. Conservative would not go next to his name. Risk taker, definitely, because he valued the opportunity to create a big play against what could have been disaster if they end up getting sacked or fumbling the ball in the shadow of their own goal line.
It's complete, and he is not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Chiefs take over first and 10.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Good footwork at the 30. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Pacheco. That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Now here's Mahomes. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. 6-0 our score after 1. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Yard gain on the play. And the Kansas City Chiefs.
Here's Mahomes to throw.
First down.
That's into the hands of Worthy once again. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Right back to him for 10 more and a first.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Pacheco gets it up the gut. They juked him. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Brown. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 25-yard line. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now a first and 10 at the 11. Mahomes going to change things up.
First down.
Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 9-yard line.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Mahomes now to throw. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end, Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
He'll try to pick it up himself. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown.
I know that took forever.
3-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from moving out in front in the final minute of the half. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. He's got it, and they take the lead at 7-6.
Makes the score. Chiefs 7, Cowboys 6. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good. Here right at the 30-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here 1st and 10. Now Prescott. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup.
Brings up 3rd down.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Ready for the start of the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Nice satisfying run on 1st down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
And Mahomes will do it himself. This is caught.
Damn, I meant to catch that shit myself.
Take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
First down. It's a gain of 25 yards. 1st down, Chiefs.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
Mahomes going to throw.
Cowboys 47-yard line.
Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 34-yard line.
13 yards on the play. And the Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. A gain of 13 yards.
They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And he stopped immediately there. DeMarvion Overshown, the one to bring him down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. but I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 20-yard line.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs first down.
A handoff now for Pacheco. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
11 more yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
They'll run here with Pacheco. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
That's good power football on first and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
Second and goal from inside the 5. To throw, it's Mahomes. And he's got it. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Rashee Rice from 4 yards out. And the Chiefs take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead is up to 8. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Here we go.
Prescott to throw it. He's got this to Pickens. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
I tell you what, when you're down on the scoreboard, you've got to look to your stars, and that's what they do here to start the drive. I wouldn't be surprised if they looked his way a few more times in short order. That one, well designed, and it's a quick first down.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 49-yard line. Prescott off play action. Finding Pickens for another catch. And he gets this inside.
Damn, I thought I cut in. That's good.
3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Here's Prescott. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down.
Yeah. Here we go.
Throwing. Prescott. This one swung out to Williams.
That was crazy.
Not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack is a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Here now, 3rd and a yard. And they'll go jet sweep to try to pick it up. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. Well, we've seen running backs in today's NFL get involved in the passing game. Maybe it's about time more receivers like that get involved in the running game.
And that is something we are seeing more and more in this league, no question about it. That wasn't the biggest of gains. That was enough to get them a first down. And it continues to test the defense. They have to think on every play about who might end up with the ball. As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And he'll take this close to a first down at the Chiefs' 15-yard line.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. A big play here. 3rd and 2. Looking to throw. Prescott. He finds his man complete. That's Ferguson. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down.
And that absolutely cannot happen. Just a gain of a yard in this situation, you've got to get chunks of yardage. Otherwise, the defense, very happy with what you're doing.
Here we go with Williams. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And he's going to have to protect the football and
Yo, just hit the metal button, man. The metal pad, the call timeout.
his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Back to throw, Mahomes. He'll try and do this himself. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40.
At their own 38-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Now Dak. And this one too low. He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
It makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Here's Prescott. He's going to let it fly. Oh, and that's going to sabotage.
That was on me, too. Good game, man.
Intercepted. And the Chiefs have just about sewn up this football game. Victory in the cards now for the Chiefs as they take a knee here. So this one in the win column for Kansas City. Well, on one side of this, Charles, an impressive victory. On the other, I mean, you think about it, they scored in the first quarter, but then they didn't score in quarters 2, 3, or 4. They're going to have a lot of work to do before stepping back on the field.
Yeah, it'll be an interesting tape to analyze, won't it? Because why did it work in the first quarter, but nothing in quarters 2, 3, and 4? So we always talk about adjustments. You don't just wait till halftime. You do it series to series. They'll be working on that in preparation for their next game.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Big D.
From a building that can get louder than almost any in the National Football League, this is GEHA Field at
Let's get it,
Arrowhead
man.
Stadium. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Denver Broncos and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now some wintry football ahead of us as it's all teed up and ready. And we're underway from Kansas City. Here's R.J. Harvey on the return. Making some progress here. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Nix. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. Nix from the gun. Got a man, it's Marvin Mims. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. On 1st down, it's Nix.
That's supposed to be me.
Defender had it in his hands.
The fuck just happened? Wow, that's crazy.
It's the venue that's had plenty of success come through it since the mid-2010s, as well as a few Lombardi trophies.
Let's get it, man. The Super Bowl right here.
Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Kansas City Chiefs. Now some wintry football ahead of us as it's all teed up and ready. And we're off from Arrowhead. And this is not a good start. That kick falls just short of the landing zone, and this opening drive is going to begin from the 40. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Great, set. I know you want it. Oh, it's Silver, ready? No touch.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point.
That was crazy.
He's down to the opposing 44. A pickup of 17. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And he stopped at the spot he made the catch. So give him, looks like the 27 on that completion. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Barkley off the pistol again. And he's going to manage about 3 there before the defense gets to him. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Back to throw, Hurts. Goddard makes the catch. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
First down, a run with Barkley. And he is into the
That was
end zone
crazy.
for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do, but to do it this early.
It's no good. Perhaps the snow making things a little difficult for him there as that one winds up off the mark. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. It's Brashard Smith now with the return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. Oh, he drops it, cut to the right sideline. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards. And that's a Chiefs 1st down. Right back to Pacheco. And tough to run it just how he wants to amidst these elements. Defense on and behind that line of scrimmage. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Eagles' 42-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. That one finds Xavier Worthy. Escapes a defender. And he's going to score! Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs tie it up late in the 1st. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs literally won up that opening touchdown drive as they take a 7-6 lead here. Butker on now to kick this one away. And he didn't strike that one true, Brock. It came down short of the landing zone. He had to reach, so give them the football up at the 40. Running left, this is Barkley. And tough to run it just how he wants to amidst these elements. Defense on and behind that line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 39-yard line.
So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our 1st quarter. The Chiefs in control so far. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They have 2nd and pretty long here. They go play fake with Hurts. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the 1st half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. On the play fake, it's Hurts. To the sideline it goes. He makes the play. Pass caught. Full fader down.
Get the fuck out of here.
Play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he's going to get up to speed through that snow to break off the gain of 5. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Hauled in by Goddard, left side. And he's taken down at the 30. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First down throwing for Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10. From the pistol, Hurts. And back
How? How?
Two great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I can feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
On third down, it's Hurts. Going all the way to the end zone here. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back, because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. It's the Chiefs in front here at Arrowhead. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Working quickly here.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And it is so tough to build momentum running through the snow. They're on him before he can even get back to the line. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him backwards.
And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Third down, it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. That's a pickup of 9. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
First down. First and 10 at the 48.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Headed out right. And he's not going
Oh, that could have been an
oh. That's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it sets up 2nd down. Again, Mahomes to throw. Short pass brought in. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5. Back to the air, Mahomes. He gets it to Rice. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
At the 34-yard line.
Throwing again, Mahomes. Bails out of the pocket quick. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Throwing deep towards the end zone. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Sidney Brown makes the play. And the Eagles make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Along the sideline, Brown brings it in. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. He's back to throw. Hauled in left side. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet. That's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Throwing here just before halftime. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Smith on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Run from Pacheco to start the half. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
I know these D-ends love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Broken out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. This one misses the tight end. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. They'll air it out on 3rd. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this. Looking to throw. Out left, Worthy makes the grab. And he will have this across that 4th line before they manage to stop it. Looking quickly here.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. Man, they've had a miserable time trying to run it through all this snow. Another carry fails here. He's going to lose yardage.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
That's Worthy running the slant. Into the red zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs grow the lead coming out of halftime. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs grow their lead to 8.
Chiefs 14, Eagles 6.
Butker on now to kick this one away.
For Kansas City.
Xavier Gibson now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Gibson on the return. The Eagles take over first and 10. At their own
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
30-yard line.
They go to Barkley again. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. 7 yards on that pickup. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
On first down, Hurts. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. Just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
On second down, here's Barkley. And that's not what the offense styled up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
He's caught. He's got Brown. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line.
21 yards.
What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
A gain of 21 yards.
Barkley trying this up the gut. And he's going to manage about 3 there before the defense gets to him. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Barkley again here on second. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Eagles in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is within reach. This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5. Back to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect with Dallas Goedert. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. He's got it to his running back.
Man, get the fuck out of here, man.
The Eagles down by
That's
2
crazy.
in the 4th. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And he can't connect with his man.
And again,
So he
y'all.
tried for 2, but it doesn't work out. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Remigio with the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
It gives to Pacheco to start the drive. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Second down run by Pacheco. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. Gonna need more of those as they trail by a score.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Intended target there was Xavier Worthy. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4th. Looking to throw. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Wow, what a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down. They pull off the conversion.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Attack, attack!
Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4.
Hey, 43, 43, 15.
They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes connects on the crosser. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chiefs lead by only 2.
Yellow.
Here's Hunt up the middle. And tough to run it just how he wants to amidst these elements. Defense on and behind that line of scrimmage. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Running once more here with Hunt. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Attack, attack!
Back to throw. This is cut downfield by Rice. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs go up by 8 at the end.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs push the lead to 2 scores now. Butker on now to kick this one away. Gibson now to return. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
63, 63.
They go play action. Here's Hurts. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Here he is to throw. That is once again incomplete. Incompletions have now pushed them to fourth down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Desperation time here on fourth. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in four-down territory.
Whoa, wow. About to go to Black Ops after this. All right, let's get it.
The usual sea of red here in this venerable stadium has been turned white as we are high above snowy Arrowhead Stadium in KC. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Arrowhead. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. They'll run with the Rutgers man, Kyle Monungai. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. Still going. DJ Moore.
Damn. This shit. Damn.
DJ Moore.
Damn, I picked the wrong fucking play.
And the Bears are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. Now, these are not going to be easy on a cold, snowy night, but this one is up and through. Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. It was T.J. Edwards who brought him down. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Well, this one complete. It's Rashee Rice. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. And Mahomes sees something. He'll change the play. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Now here's Mahomes. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
I don't think that run was anything that was designed, but when his reads were blanketed, as he went through his progressions, all that was left was for him to run and try and pick it up himself.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That good for 22 and a first down. They had a chance to limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all 11 on defense, able to stop this guy, unable to do it on that play. They've got to find a way. How about his ability to break through and gain that yardage?
On first down, they go back to Pacheco. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
Brings up 3rd down and the 11.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Now Mahomes. And it is caught. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
Kansas City Chiefs.
They'll run here with Pacheco. And he's in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Isaiah Pacheco taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Chiefs are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. You always worry about the plant foot in the snow, but no problems there. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Oh, I thought
And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line as that will wind us down to the end of this first quarter of play. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it second down and 11. To throw, Williams. He's got the connection to Moore. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
On the ground, it's Madden. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
2nd and 6. Throwing is Williams. And that's going to be incomplete.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Here's Williams. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
They'll go. Here's Williams. Pass caught by Burden. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. From midfield, here's Mahomes. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down.
And defensively, they had an extra defensive back on the field, their nickel package, and it made a difference. All the receivers were blanketed, so he tried to run for it, but he came up just a bit short.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. And with the snow here, maybe asking too much of the kicker to try a field goal. So instead, offense on the field, they'll go for it on 4th down. And it's incomplete.
Oh, my. I should have stuck to the other.
Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
2 yards to go, 2nd down. They go back to the ground, this time Swift. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Come on, man.
Intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down.
And I think he was a little surprised to see the ball sitting out there like that. That's a ball he had a chance to come away with, but it winds up an incomplete pass.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. Williams going to sneak it. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. Credit there goes to those guys up front.
It certainly does, but we're also seeing how quarterbacks are doing it nowadays on the sneak. When I played high school ball, my coach John Ford used to say, just get down behind those guys and pick up the first down.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. To the air, Williams. Now he's going to step up and run. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. Well, that's unfortunate because he had a nice run going, but give credit to the defense. They got a hand in the cookie jar there, CD.
You have to think about vision, finding a place to get down after you know you've gotten all you can out of a run, and obviously ball security is paramount. In today's football, everyone's coming after the rock. You've got to make sure you protect it and protect the yardage you just gained. That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
2nd and 10.
Yellow.
Mahomes going to throw. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Jaquan Brisker. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. 1 second, all that remains. And firing a deep ball for Kmet. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Not much has changed since we left you at halftime. The snow still continuing to fall as we are back underway. Oh, with a juke. Wow, incredible.
Miss.
And he'll weave all the way up to just a few yards shy of midfield. A great return. The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
They go play fake. Mahomes. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
First down. First and 10 at the 30.
A give right side for Pacheco. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offense coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
35-yard line.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Now he'll tuck this and run. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have the Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First down.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Again, it's Pacheco. He will push his way down to about the 14. It's Dominic Robinson who comes in and makes a play. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Mahomes now to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. This is caught. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. Second and goal from the 1.
Second and goal. At the Bears' 1-yard line.
Pacheco. No signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's third and goal.
Third and goal.
Yellow.
Here's Mahomes, third and goal. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Man, I'm about to cry, man. Oh, my.
Back as time will run out in this third quarter of play.
I wasted all that time to do that. Come on.
So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover.
This game ass, nigga. We ain't do nothing.
National Football League on EA Sports. We're back now in KC. 7-7 is our score. Pretty even matchup so far as we start quarter number 4. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And the question, can they turn that interception into points? A tie game for the moment in the fourth quarter. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep. And on the first play, they give up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on first down. That's what they talk about us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with third down coming up. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
What is up?
Running is Monunga. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up fourth down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down. To throw, it's Williams. He's got his target.
Good shit, good shit.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on fourth down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. Here's Monangai. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Short gain last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely. This defense are saying go right ahead with those. Well, they'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Looking to throw is Williams. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. 2-minute drills, they're tough enough, pressure-packed enough, and these elements makes it significantly tougher.
And you don't have the margin where you can say, okay, I can allow for certain things and maybe change up a little bit. Because it's a 2-minute situation, you've got to try and make the same plays you would make if the elements didn't exist.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And this is caught. He hits Moore.
Good shit. That was nice.
Get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
That's going to change things in a hurry. That shortens the field considerably, and now they're on the move.
A gain of 34 yards.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Working out of the gun, Williams. Now he'll tuck this and run. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to have it here at their own 15.
He's been having a good day so far, but I think he got a little overzealous on that one. Still young in this league. Has to learn to try not to do too much on an individual play because, as we all know, sometimes less is more. And throwing away is preferable to making the big mistake.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Here's Mahomes. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. 3rd and long coming up defensively. You pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore.
Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And a huge return.
Take that field goal.
All the way down inside the 30-yard line. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Majors say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
They'll run here with Monangai. What a great effort there. He's going to get this.
He's supposed to score, huh?
And they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run.
And the Bears, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
And now they're going to get the timeout. So a huge play has them in field goal range with a chance to possibly send this one to OT. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So here's Cairo Santos on the field goal try. This no gimme in the snow.
Yeah!
And he nailed it. It's good. Through the snowflakes, he finds a way to get it to go. And they've come in here and stolen one on the road. Well, obviously, Charles, this was by no means an offensive track meet. I mean, the defenses were the story in this ball game. But, hey, they got enough points to get the job done. And at the end of the day, that's all that matters.
You're absolutely right about that, partner. In such a low-scoring game, it completely changes everything you had planned to do out there. Fortunately for them, they got just enough scoring to bring home the win. And in this type of a game, to play their defense, that became one of their biggest keys.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Kansas City.
Let's do one more. Woo! Let's get it, man.
Love their football here in upstate New York as you get a look inside Rocket Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Buffalo Bills.
What you know about Tay Rock, man? What you doing, man?
And we are underway in Buffalo.
You did all right. I got so many niggas with that, man.
Allen looking to throw it right at the outset. Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And he's going to get this down inside the 40 before he's finally ridden out of bounds. A huge play there right off the bat. 41 yards from Viking territory now. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. The name Viking fans know well. It's the brother of Dalvin, James Cook. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here.
Sometimes you get all those big guys down there in one spot and there's just nowhere to go. And in this case, the defensive tackle used his strength and swallowed him up.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Had an open man that time. They ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Allen to throw it. Got it complete to Khalil Shakir. And a good job defensively. They stopped him short of the 1st at the 32. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down. Sean McDermott didn't hesitate. They'll go for it on 4th. Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9.
Okay.
Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. From the gun, it's Allen. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Coming right, this is Cook on the toss play. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. It's a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down. Allen going to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. So on is Matt Prater now to try a field goal here. Prater's kick is good. And the Bills' opening drive yields 3. Well, given where they started that opening drive, CD, I think to get 3 out of it, probably a pretty good start that they'll take.
I think you're exactly right about that because they just shook off the effects of the kickoff in field position and took the ball and moved it downfield. Didn't pay off with a touchdown, but that drive, that was really nice for them, and they did come away with 3 points.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
We spend so much time talking about the physical side of the game. How about the mental side? They just gave up a field goal, but they didn't get down at all. Big-time return. They're set up to try and at least tie the game up.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. Now inside the 25. Touchdown, Vikings. Aaron Jones.
Let's get it.
Yards. And the Vikings are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Returnable here for Davis. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what the Chargers can go for. As he'll be packed up to start this drive. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
They needed some breathing room. He gave it to him. 11 yards and a first down. Now Allen. He's letting it fly for Cooks. Rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And he will return the last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
Andy, do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit. And that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
2nd and 6.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. The Vikings with the football here to begin the second quarter as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. Throwing is McCarthy. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. That's Gregory Rousseau getting in there to bring him down.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
So a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. He'll try and do this himself. He lets one go deep for Addison.
Oh, my God. Yo, oh, shit.
Minnesota. Jordan Addison, 37 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
And they're on the 11-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
In his own end zone, it's Allen. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he will double the space they have to work with as they take it from the 2 to the 4.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, short tackle.
Good shit. That was smart.
At the 24. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. Now Allen. Finding Shakir across the formation. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big run there. 29 yards and a first.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
Now Allen going to change it up. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Allen. And man over the middle, and it's complete. That one goes for 24 yards.
Boy, this is a well-orchestrated drive they've put together. You think back to how far they were backed up to start things out, but they've gone on a march since then, and now after that completion there, they've got a 1st and goal.
Cook is in. Touchdown, Bills. So, partner, it was a passing game that drove them down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took him home.
And they trust their offensive line as well, because so many of these units,
That nigga look like Reed Dollars, huh?
protection or run blocking. This group shows its versatility and gets both done on this drive.
Now Matt Prater for the point after. And he's got it. That cuts the lead. It's now 14-10.
Makes the score Vikings 14, Bills 10.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Looking to throw McCarthy. Addison hauls it in. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard strike. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Going for it. Here's McCarthy. And it's incomplete. They can. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. On play action, Allen. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Allen now looks to throw. That's taken in. It's Keon Coleman. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The catch and run good for 18 and a first down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
To throw, it's Allen. That's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Bills have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
Extra point good by Prater. And it's now 17-14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Hey, nigga, you had to do all that.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. To the air with McCarthy. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10. Here's McCarthy. Oh, and that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not?
Pass interference! What the fuck wrong with this nigga, man? Let's tie this shit up.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And his kick is right there. It's good. So we've hit intermission. It's
Smart
halftime.
football, man.
This
That's
is
how
the
you play smart
NFL,
football.
and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Raiders set to kick off.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Knock out 7 after this, man.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Now McCarthy. This one swung out here to Jones. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right. And after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
From the 47 now, they work with a 2nd and 7. Back to throw. McCarthy.
Wow!
It's intercepted.
I should have waited, man.
15. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, there have been stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Isaiah Rodgers up to make the tackle.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. Throwing now is Allen. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Sacked by Andrew Van Ginkel.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Alert!
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll try and get the running game going with Jones. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Here we go, set. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for fourth down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Kevin O'Connell has a play call ready. His guys going for it on fourth. They'll indeed go. Here's McCarthy. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. Now they'll audible to something else.
First down. First and 10 at the 13.
From the shotgun to give to Jones. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Here's 2nd and 8. Did he get the feed down? Yes! Touchdown! Jordan Addison, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings have broken our tie and have taken a fourth quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they're going to start this drive in past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. Shakir hauls it in. No gain on the play. And it'll be second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He can make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Completes to Shakir once again. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
To the air, Allen. Wide open receiver.
Why did I pick that play? Why?
This one all the way down inside the 20. 39 yards there, a big one. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Cook. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
No, that wasn't an explosive run. That wasn't one that took it all the way to the house. But, boy, for a team that's had trouble running it the entire game, that's the kind of run they need, hopefully, to get themselves kick-started.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. 2nd and 6 coming up.
319. What's that?
To throw is Allen. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. They took their shot for the end zone, almost cost him.
And he made the right play there, knocking it away. But, boy, it looked like he had a chance to come down with the football. And if he does that, this thing is over. Instead, he leaves them out there with another chance.
A big play looming on 3rd down.
Half. Ready? We'll go.
Here's Allen. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Bills are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Throwing, Allen. That's caught at the 1. Not good. They didn't move the football an inch, and precious time ticking off the clock.
Leads to second and goal.
Here now, second and goal. Allen going to change this at the line. Throwing is Allen. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Well, just a gigantic play here, both sides. This is 3rd and inches. Allen. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down.
Damn. That's
Huge play at this point in the game. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Here's a big one. It's 4th and goal.
Round 80. What's up?
Now Allen. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert.
Good game, man.
They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt.
That's what you call good defense. I put pressure on them. 1 yard line. Man.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy.
Yo, chat, we about to go to Black Ops 7, man.
So wavy. Management 101.
So the final seconds have tipped away in this Minnesota victory. That was their defense that really made the statement.
Nigga had me nervous the second quarter, man. He scored like 2 touchdowns the second quarter, I think.
They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half, the adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room.